In Bampton, as in many towns across the land, the church clock is the heartbeat of the community, reminding us of the passing of the hours every day, every week, every year. Yet few people realize the amount of human input which has kept the mechanism running over the years. The present clock, built by Smiths of Derby, has been providing our timekeeping for nearly 100 years. The clock is powered by 3 very heavy iron weights, and these must be wound up the inside of the tower every 2 days. The largest weight runs the chiming mechanism on the left of the clock. It has a lot of work to do, striking the quarters by means of levers connected to hammers on the bells above. The middle section keeps the pendulum swinging and powers the hands. The weighted blue arm maintains clock power whilst winding is taking place. The weight on the right-hand section, which strikes the hours, also has to be wound. You can see just how large the weights are here, hanging at the top in the bell chamber. We can see and hear it all in motion as the clock chimes and then strikes. But in 2015, things have changed. Modern technology replaced a team of 14 clock winders who have been working on a rotor system. 3 electric motors now wind up the clock. They are connected to the mechanism by chains, and the motors wind up the weights quite frequently. You can see here the weight starts to drive the chimes, and then the motor starts to wind up the weight. Both can happen at the same time. Here, the central motor winds up its weight whilst the clock continues to be powered. This all means the weights used can be very much smaller than before, which also creates much less wear and stress on the mechanism. An important aspect is the preservation of the clock's heritage and the reversibility of these changes. The chain teeth are simply clamped to the drive shafts, and also all the original weights and pulleys have been stored. Just a few are shown here. The clock does not keep perfect time. In particular, it is affected by temperature. Until now, regulating the clock has been by putting pennies on this small platform on the pendulum to slightly shift its centre of gravity. This chart shows the clock timekeeping for 2014. The 28 red dots show how many changes of pennies were needed to keep it on time. The timekeeping is now regulated electronically. At the exact moment the clock strikes the hour, the information is recorded from a small magnetic switch. You can see the red light flashing as it triggers. This time is compared to the exact time signal from a radio receiver, and the electronic system then slightly adjusts the speed of the clock mechanism. An electromagnet placed near the pendulum bob is controlled either to push to speed up the swing or to drag it to slow it down. So next time you hear Bampton church clock, you may be reminded to appreciate the care and attention that has kept it running for almost 100 years. We hope it will remain the ticking heart of Bampton for many years to come.